But if options trading has taught me anything, 80% don't always mean 80%. We hit the strike price, baby. Good afternoon, Pokesports, and welcome to another VGC Bowston Regulation video, bringing you a male Indeedee team. Now, it was only a matter of time until we got here. We've had a couple of days without size spam, but we always find our way back to size spam. We have a male Indeedee team, and male Indeedee recently did get access to Expanding Force, while female Indeedee does not have access to Expanding Force. So that's the one cool thing about male Indeedee that it has above a female Indeedee. Although it doesn't get Follow Me for redirection, it does get both Trick Room and Expanding Force, and it does do more damage than female Indeedee. So I'm excited to see what that damage looks like. Being able to set the Psychic Terrain, getting rid of priority moves, and then still having a hard-hitting move like Expanding Force as a spread move with the choice specs on top of it all, it sounds like a pretty darn good time here on Pokesports today. Not just that, the rest of the team is also pretty cool looking. We have things like an Amorous on the team, which is very good in Trick Room, has Overcoat so that you can't get spoiled by fellow Amoonguses, and Springtide Storms with the Fairy Tera hurt like an absolute nuisance. Not just that, we have the Comfey with Trick Room, with Draining Kiss, with Floral Healing, with Triage, next to a Moltres with Weakness Policy. So all you gotta do is kiss your Moltres on the face, and then proc the Weakness Policy, proc it, eventually down to Berserk. I mean, of course, one Draining Kiss will not knock you down to Berserk, but we'll still do Weakness Policy damage, and eventually Moltres is tanky enough to eventually go down to Berserk anyway. And then you just sit there, Dark Terra, Fiery Wrath until the end of time, and then eventually things die. This is a very hyper-aggressive team. An incredibly hyper-aggressive team. We also do have the Dusclops here on the team as well, with the Will-O-Wisp and the Brick Break to stop opposing screens in case we're against like a Grimmstar and a Alolan Ninetales, but those aren't too common nowadays, so I don't know how much gameplay we're going to get out of Dusclops, but that's a pretty decent, safer Trick Room setter than both an Indeedee or a Comfey is. Also, Ursaluna, y'all know what Ursaluna do. It go boing boing bop. It KOs things. I'm excited. This team is from Wabu VGC, who did go ahead and post on the Pokesports Discord, so thank you so much, Wabu, for doing that. But Wabu does also have a YouTube channel. Make sure to link his channel down below in the description. Send some Pokesports love his direction as well, because this looks like an absolute bop of a team. And if y'all are excited to see what the heck male Indeedee is going to do with Expanding Force, hit the like button down below, subscribe to Pokesports if you haven't done so already. But with that said, let's get on to today's video. Well, look who has their very own Expanding Force. Okay. A little scary, not gonna lie, but it's nothing that like my Moltres can't handle in the lead. I definitely still want to bring my Indeedee somewhere here, but it just doesn't seem like the best option right away. Don't get me wrong, still a very good option, just not the best option. Let's go Comfey, let's go Moltres. Let's bring my Indeedee in the back, and then last but not least, I feel like I have to play a little bit more aggressively. And I think Cupcake is the way to do it. I should be able to deal with Tachyon Cutter. I should be. What can Expanding Force do to Moltres? Nothing really. So I should be okay in that regard to just kind of just go for Fiery Wraths until the end of time. If they want to Terrastalize, go for it. Terrastalize. Problem is I might have to set Trick Room up. To actually go Dieter Ogerpon here. Aha. I don't know if this changes anything. It definitely scares me a little bit more. Because just, I don't know how well my Moltres is going to take this. I'm Dark Terra too. I really genuinely have no idea how well I'm going to take this. Tell you what, I'm going to click Trick Room though. And I'm not going to Terrastalize, I'm just going to click regular Dark Terra. They might Terrastalize on me, but they have one of two options, right? Either they stop my Trick Room, or they knock out my Moltres. They can't do both, I don't think, at least. Which did they choose? I think they chose the Comfey. Oh, they're going for death. Yeah, they definitely chose Comfey then, right? Surely. They chose Moltres? You fear the Moltres that bad? I mean, Moltres was kind of win con for me, not gonna lie. But TR's up. I think I take that. I think that's not awful. I'm still not in a great spot. Especially because I'm about to have to make a big play that I don't know if I'm mentally prepared to do. They're gonna spiky shield, and then they're gonna trick room my trick room. So, predicting that, I have to trick room the trick room the trick rooms. And then expanding force. That's my only play here. Let's see if I get this call right. I got the spiky shield call right. They're definitely trick rooming my trick room. Here's my expanding force. The fact that I'm going first already says that they're trick rooming. They're trick rooming this turn. All right, I played that turn right, and that's a 2-hit KO. That's all I needed. Beautiful. Oh, that was a crit though. Kind of still spooky here. Kind of really still spooky because I have no idea whether that crit mattered that much against the Indeedee, and I can't go for any attacking moves on their Indeedee. Very awkward situation. I'm going to try to hard swap into my Enamorous now. And just expanding force again. It's still my highest damage output. It's still specs. It's still max special attack. It's still in psychic terrain. I think it's still the play. Enamorous, get that free swap, please. Oh, they're going for pain. Who are they choosing, though? Will it be the Enamorous or the Comfey? Expanding force. Oh, it lives at 1. It did knock out the Indeedee, though. I wish I could have kissed it. All right. They get to pick a target selection. Who's it going to be? It's my Indeedee. Okay, honestly, I think Indeedee did pretty darn good so far. You know, I don't mind that too much. Problem is, my Comfey can't do anything. My Comfey is quite literally a sitting duck. I can only click Trick Room or Floral Healing to myself over and over and over and over again. Ursh, though, I could deal with Ursh. Ooh, especially that kind of Ursh. Again, I can't do attacking attacks, but I can do Springtide Storms. And that's exactly what I'm gonna do. And I guess I have Protect. There's no point to me clicking any moves here. I'm just gonna Protect. I don't know. There's no moves for me. This should be a double KO, assuming both of my hits connect here. Which I sure do hope they do. Listen, it's a higher chance that they connect than disconnect. But if options trading has taught me anything, 80% don't always mean 80%. Oh! We hit the strike price, baby! Double attack! No. Okay, that's fine. Ursh, though? I can deal with Ursh. I'll just kiss it in like 2 turns. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. What's an Ursh gonna do to a fairy type? Ironhead me. Let's hope it don't. But then we can just floral healing ourselves. Alright, I'm gonna lose some life orb. That's please. Please, get that wicked nonsense out of here. Critical what? More like critical S hit. Alright, Ursaluna coming in though. Oh. That's spookier than a second ago. I have 2 turns left of my own Trick Room. Okay. Well, I got no other choice but to Springtide and to Floral Healing. Literally no other choice. That's okay. Maybe I Sludge Bomb instead, but let's go for the hit, you know? Oh. Why? What was the purpose here? What are we doing here? Well, I got free health back. Are they just relying on me missing? Hey, listen, play to your win cons. I get it. But if this psychic terrain goes away this turn, which I feel like it will. Maybe. Beautiful. Ursa is going down. This is about to be a single targeted Springtime Storm. And just in case I missed, we're going to kiss. Mwah. Bye. The triple priority. All comes down to this. Springtime Storm, single targeted fairy, Tera, life orb, sayonara, Ursaluna. Awesome. Really good showcase for our Indeedee. Really good showcase for our Namorous, too. I'm super impressed. We didn't even have to side spam that many times. Just twice. Not too shabby. And like, honestly, just getting knocked out on the Moltres right away, I felt a little bad, but it turned out okay. GG's. Keely rocking the standard priority spam with the Farigiraf also on the team there. Okay. Not horrible. They do have anti-Trick Room with the Farigiraf, and they do also have good Pokemon in Trick Room with the King Gambit there. They also have double dark types, which is a little bit concerning for my Indeedee. I wonder what we could do here in this matchup, especially against Farigiraf specifically. If they go Farigiraf, I can just go like super aggressive lead, maybe, and be in a better off spot that way. What if I just go Indeedee plus Indeedee plus Moltres would kind of keep him guessing, I think. I think I should go Indeedee plus Moltres. I know that feels weird, but it also feels right. And then we'll bring Cupcake in the back, and then we're gonna need an actual setter. So either we go Comfey. Yeah, we go Comfey. I like Comfey here in the late game. Gonna leave the Ursaluna behind. Mostly because Ursaluna kind of struggles against Chien-Pao a little bit if I'm outside of Trick Room. Then again, so does the majority of my team. Now that I'm looking at it, I have three ice weaknesses I can think of off the top of my head. They're gonna go for Ridge and Flutter immediately. All right, I don't love a Dazzling Gleam right now, but I think I could live one, and I think it'll proc my weakness policy. Booster speed, please. Yeah, I definitely live one then. So I think we just go like all the way. Expanding Force. Dark Terra, Fiery Wrath immediately. I'm greeding, baby. Let's do it. Let's go. They can only Fairy Terra one of these dudes. I think it's going to be Farigiraf because they want to stop my Trick Room. I think it has to be Farigiraf. And I also think they might have either Trick Room or Imprison Trick Room, so I'm not even going to play that game. I'm just attacking him. I'm just going for the KOs, going for the hits, trying to get a double KO right away. They're going to try to slide something, as I predicted, probably Farigiraf. Flutter. Okay, so Farig, assuming I live this Flutter hit, will be going down this turn. Assuming. I'm starting to regret my terrestrialization a little bit more. But if it's a Dazzling Gleam, I think I still have a chance of living it. Remember, they weren't booster speed. I mean, they weren't booster special attack. They were booster speed. Yep, it's a Dazzling Gleam. I think we live. We got this. Come on. Come on, Moltres. With 9 HP to spare! Critical hit on the Moltres. Of course it's a crit. It's always a crit on me. It's always a crit when I want it not to be. Do I outspeed there for a Giraffe now, though? Dude, I got Weakness, Policy, and Berserk. Here's the Expanding Force. Big damage on to Flutter. They click in prison! We went for the double KO, baby. Nice in prison, buddy. Big old Fiery Wrath on to Farigiraf. Double KO for our side of the field. All we did was go for attacks. I knew the Imprison was there. Whether it was on Fluttermane or Farigiraf, it was there somewhere. That's their Trick Room answer. It's gone now. All right, down to their final two, which means we have a lot of control here. We get to pick and choose who our final two are going to be. We get to sack off these two if we really want to. It depends. We get to keep this Moltres if we want to, but honestly, I'm +3 Berserk. Oh, I know what I'm going to do, actually. Ogerpon, the reliable partner. It's a Water Pond here. And a King Gambit. I outspeed the King Gambit with both my Mons. I'm just gonna Expanding Force for now. And protect my Moltres this turn. Because I'm pretty sure they're gonna attack the Moltres with the Ogerpon. Haha, got him. Nah, which means I get a free Expanding Force on this Ogerpon now too. Oh, don't you wish you had a special defense boost? Sorry, you decided to terrestrialize Fluttermane. Big old damage, knocking out Ogerpon immediately. Oh, Indeedee, this is your video. Kowtow, fine. Whatever. Who cares? All right. Listen, I feel pretty darn good about this. Let's go, Comfey. We're just gonna Floral Healing it up. And keep clicking the fun button. Apparently, Fiery Wrath is still my strongest damage output at all. Yeah, it still is here, so let's just keep clicking it. Single target at this time. Let's get our HP back up. I knew Comfey was the right play in the back line. I knew it. Above half, perfect. We get another Berserk if we get hit and we live this hit. Kingambit gonna take half HP to a +3. They have Iron Head. We live at 21. Moltres, baby. Let's get... Oh, I Draining Kiss, nothing. Oh, wait, hold on. I'm throwing. Floral Healing again. Who needs Trick Room? Who actually needs Trick Room? Nobody. Floral Healing again. Listen, rule number 1 of Comfey. Attack Comfey. And we Fiery Wrath again. It's funny seeing a Kingambit knocked out by a Dark move. But Kingambit was just knocked out by a Dark move. I think today's going to be a pretty fun video, everybody. I know it's only the second battle, but I promise you, battles 3 and 4 feel like they're going to be absolutely amazing. That's for sure. Keely, GG's. Up against We rockin' the Corviknight. We's having a fun old time with that Corviknight. Thankfully, no Rillaboom on their side of the field, which means Indeedee gets to do some things here. And only one Shenpao. All right. I honestly think it's nothing we can't handle. And I'm honestly on such a Moltres train that I think I'm just going to go Moltres Comfey right away, get the Trick Room up that way, bring my Yogi Bear in the back to deal with the majority of this team. Probably burn Tera Dark on my Moltres and click Expanding Force where Expanding Force can be clicked. That is my game plan. If they bring the Raging Bolt, we bring in the Psychic Terrain. I like having the option for anti-priority on the team. I've said this before here on the channel. Whether it's Psychic Terrain, whether it's Serena, whether it's Fridgewrath, whether it's Quick Guard, having anti-priority is so dang important in Regulation F. All right, they're gonna go Gouging Fire. And Shenpao. Fascinating. Gonna be booster speed there too. All right, well. In this case, I think I'm pretty safe here. I'm gonna Dark Tera. I'm gonna Fiery Wrath to break the Sash. And I'm gonna attempt a Trick Room. I believe they just Howl. And then maybe do a Shenpao thing. I don't know. Most likely, right? I don't think they attack my Moltres here. And I definitely don't think they double into my Comfey. I've been wrong before, many times actually. So I could be wrong again. Regardless, we're at least not going to be weak to any incoming Ice-type moves. And hopefully my Moltres can live this turn. Alright, good. They just Howl, which means no matter what happens this turn, my Trick Room is going up. Now, unfortunately, it also means that Biaojan's attack is going up, but they just have Ice Spinner. That's fine. Is it though? Good thing I Dark Terra'd, and I'll take the Berserk. Thank you. My boy, is that already really scary? Okay. Is that Shenpao low enough to where I can kiss it? I think so. Just in case, maybe I should protect and kiss. Oh wait, or I just Floral Healing myself. Yeah, we're fine. Sucker Punch me all you want. We click Floral Healing, we'll live it. Still resist it. Even better. I definitely come out of this turn on top now. Oh, really? You're just double protecting him? Please. Go ahead, try to stall this Trick Room. I dare you. That's what happens when you double protect in front of a Moltres Comfey. I get all of my health back. Keep in mind, my weakness policy hasn't been procced yet. I can proc it now. In fact, I think I will. All right, Fiery Wrath. Oh, let's proc our weakness policy here. Shouldn't do too much damage. We should be able to live even another Sucker Punch from this Chien-Pao. In fact, the Chien-Pao might help me get to +4. I'll take it. I'll take any help I can get. We can always go for the floor healing next turn. All right, mwah. Perfect. I get myself Berserk. I think 98 HP. Yeah, I should live a Sucker Punch here. Even at +1. I hope I didn't just screw myself. Okay, they didn't even go for it. Even better. Bye-bye! Big old damage from the Moltres. Bop! Kill Flami and Baojian. Sayonara. Bye-bye. All right. Listen, I'm just Moltres comfying right now. I'm having a great good old time. No Indeedee to be seen yet. I haven't needed to. The second they show me a Thunderclap, though, I'm swapping in Indeedee. Furion Blitz. Oh, found it. Found the Thunderclapper. And found the Ogerpon, too. Honestly, at this point, I think I'm strong enough to just do whatever the heck I want. Hard swapping Indeedee because why the heck not? They think a Thunderclap is probably their only saving grace here, which I legitimately think it is. Thankfully, I'm touching the ground, so I'm affected by Psychic Terrain. And so are they. All right, Psychic Terrain up. Best of luck with the Thunderclap, friend. They still do have a Terastallization to use. If they whip out Fairy Tera on their Raging Bolt, then good job. Electric, that won't cut it. That will not cut it. Yeah, they really were relying on the Thunderclap to knock me out here. Nah. Listen, I saw that priority. I got a Fiery Wrath +4 for ya. Bye-bye. Oh, wow, the thing lived. That has to be like AV, right? That's like the most AV thing we've seen all day. Which means they don't have Protect, which means I just click Fiery Wrath again and I click Expanding Force and call it a day. GG. Battle is canceled. Wabu! I love this team! This team is so fun! Let's do it again. They got a rain team, everybody! Alright. That potential wide guard. That is the big issue that I'm seeing. That wide guard might actually be bad for us. Really bad for us. And we don't really have an electric type to deal with that Pelipper. This game could be a lot harder than I wanted it to be. I tell you what, I definitely do want Cupcake here. And I think I definitely do still want Trick Room. Yeah, let's do this. And bring Cupcake in the back, especially if that's an Ursh. That Landorus might be a problem, but we'll deal with Landorus later. I at least have 2 flying types, so I have some form of switching for that Landorus. But overall, it's that Pelipper. If we see that Pelipper, we gotta throw everything we have at it. Heck, I'll just go for Air Slashes at it if I really have to. I have the option to change my move. Speak of the Pelipper. Speaking of Pelipper, all right. Let's get Trick Room up. Let's click Protect. Actually, no, why? I'm going to start off with the Fire Wrath just to kind of get a feel for what the Pelipper is going to do to me. And I'll click Trick Room here. I don't think the Pelipper is going to go for Wide Guard turn 1, right? I highly doubt that, maybe? I don't know. Maybe it will. Maybe I'm wrong. I also hope I'm actually slower than their team, because that could be like a max HP, max special attack Pelipper, in which case I don't think my min speed Moltres outspeeds it in Trick Room. Well, I definitely do if that's what they do. I definitely will now. All right, Electro Shock. We're fine. We're Dark type. Did I not Dark Tera? Oh, I did. Okay, I got scared. Yeah, we should be fine. Oh, come on. They couldn't get me down to my my Berserk here. Oh, well. It's fine. Oh, great damage there. Definitely great damage. I wonder if I should try to just triage hit before that Pelipper does anything crazy. I think I'll just go for the Protect. And Draining Kiss on Pelipper. Maybe 2 Draining Kisses will be enough just to get it off the field. And then I can kind of decide what I want to do when I have the information of what its moves are. In fact, Pelipper doesn't have high special defense. 1 Draining Kiss might be enough. Pelipper has higher defense than special defense. All right, let's see how they play this out. Let's see how they come up with a solution here. Just gonna protect. Protecting on my own turn to Trick Room. Wild. All right, here's a Draining Kiss. Looks like they don't have Wide Guard. Or at least they didn't click it. Never mind, but Draining Kiss outspeeds Wide Guard, which is actual golden information to have. Doesn't matter, we have Sash. Hey. Oh, we're not even broken down to Sash. Listen. I'm gonna Fire Wrath again. And we're just gonna Drain Kiss again. They don't outspeed it. Triage is OP, man. Triage is stupid. Wow. I know Triage was that stupid. But yeah, it is pretty stupid. Outspeed the Wide Guard, which means they won't even get an opportunity to Wide Guard against me. And legitimately, Wide Guard's like the one thing stopping the rest of my team from popping off. And if they knock out my Comfy here, I just get my Expanding Force user on the field. Ain't no one mad about that. Alright, Draining Kiss. Gonna finish off the Pelipper. No Wide Guards today. Maybe next time. And Moltres, do your thing. Do your worst. Fiery Wrath. Single targeted this time. +1. Oh, wait, no, I'm not +1 yet. I never kissed myself. Oops. It's fine. Another Electro Shot. I don't live this. But I get my Expanding Force user on the field. That was a good turn for them. What should I do now? Either I go Indeedee. Yeah, I just go Indeedee and click Expanding Force, don't I? Yeah, that's always the right play. I got rid of their Wide Guard user. Why wouldn't I just do this for the rest of the game? I can't Draining Kiss anymore, which is kind of sad. But that's okay. Oh, wait, I can Draining Kiss that, though. It's floating. That's right. Okay, well, let's just do it. Expanding Force, good luck. Draining Kiss the floating guy. I get this question every time I use a priority move in Psychic Terrain. If the opponent is floating, you could still attack with priority moves. Psychic Terrain only works on grounded things. So they're not safe. I like that hairstyle on my opponent. They're looking fresh. I wonder what they're deciding right now. Maybe whether or not they live this hit with their Archaladon. They can't protect Archaladon. Oh no, they're deciding whether they Terastalize. Are you sure you want to be a poison type right now? Are you sure about that? You're positive. Like, sure, I can't kiss you, but, yeah. Okay. You do you, nice haircut. You do you. Yep. Alrighty. What's left? Ooh, the main. The big main, the scary main. Speed booster is not what you wanted right now. All right, last in a trick room. They probably protect, so meh. Doesn't matter what I go for. I'm gonna click expanding force. I guess I just protect myself. I don't know. Might as well, right? Might as well keep my comfy alive for as long as I can. Wow, they also protect here. Yeah, why wouldn't you? You always protect that turn. Here's the thing, they have two options. Either they stop my trick room and eat an expanding force, or they try to knock out my Indeedee in one hit and let me trick room. Either way, I come out of this turn on top, I think. Because even if Fluttermane doesn't want to take a Specs and Icy Wind, that's a choice. That's a choice that I don't mind. Do they not have Dazzling Gleam? Was that not always the better option? Who cares? Expanding Force, baby! Bye-bye! Listen, guys. 4 wins with Expanding Force. Wobble VGC knows how to get my attention, and you sure did. I haven't done Male Indeedee yet, and hey, it gets Expanding Force now. So why the heck wouldn't I? At this point, I think anything that can learn Expanding Force has an option in the meta. At least has an option on the channel, right? Because I'll just play it. It doesn't matter what it is. Give me a Ledian. I'll play Expanding Force Ledian. I don't even know if it gets it. Or Beetle. That's not even in the game. But honestly, what an actual time that we had with this team. Wabu VGC, thank you so much for going ahead and posting this team on the Pokesports Discord. Remember, if y'all want to go ahead and join the Discord, scan the QR code down below. Go to Pokesports.info. That's where you find all of our links. And also, while you're there, check out our Patreon where you can have exclusive battle videos every single week. We're currently on like a Gouging Fire binge. So if you like seeing Gouging Fire gameplay, check out the Patreon. And yeah, that's about it. See you guys again tomorrow for some more VGC stuff where I have no idea what I'll be playing. Guess y'all just have to be here tomorrow at noon to find out. Anyway, I'm Pokesports. Have a fabulous rest of your evening. Peace out and bye-bye.